soul. Soul. If I'm gonna do something, I'm putting my soul into it. If I'm going to my kid's soccer game, I'm gonna be where my feet are, and I'm gonna pour my soul into that. Customers feel soul. You can't outsource soul.
One of the most interesting people I have ever met in my life.
Turned his failed career as a rapper into a successful company writing theme songs for sports franchises.
He co-founded Marquis Jet, the world's largest private jet card company.
He ends up selling that to Berkshire Hathaway, started a water company that he sold to Coca-Cola.
New York Times best-selling author of Living with a Seal.
Itzler lives a life in the fast lane, climbing Mount Washington and running a 100-mile race. That's 100 miles.
Yeah, Itzler writes about slowing down for a different kind of personal challenge in his new book, Living with the Monks.
Jesse is also a co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks. He's married to Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. This is the guy who travels with his own DJ and lives life with style and passion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jesse Itzler.
Come on, Wiz. Luck doesn't happen Sunday night watching the Kardashians on your couch. Luck happens when you put yourself in an environment where the universe can reward you with opportunities. I know you're gonna have these thoughts, but once we speak them, we give them power. If I ask you how you feel today, your only response is outstanding. The first thing we have to do when we have our own business is we have to establish credibility. The second thing we have to do is figure out as entrepreneurs how to get from point A to point B the fastest. Everybody in this room is one idea, one referral, one meeting away from changing the entire trajectory of your life. And if you have an idea and it keeps coming to the top of your brain, the universe is telling you to pay attention to it. My dad was a billionaire. I was raised by a billionaire. My dad was a spiritual billionaire. There's two sides of business. There's the financial side and there's the spiritual side. How do we get there? We over-index and talk about and study this side so much, but we often neglect this side. If you have $1 billion and your spirit is zero, 1 billion times 0 is 0. I always say to my employees, if nobody taught you how to do your job, how would you do it? For a lot of people, not having experience can take you right out of your dreams. It can pull your dreams. It creates fear. But for me, not having experience was the greatest blessing because it guaranteed that everything that I did would have a different result than all the competition. Boom, off we go. 77 miles, 70 miles. How do you feel? Outstanding. 80 miles, 82. Are you tired, Chad? I don't get tired. 87, 89. Wiz, how do you feel?
Outstanding.
We get to 95 miles, 97 miles, 99 miles. How do you feel? All the way to the finish line of the 100-mile race. The words that we speak matter. Listen, listen. When I was sleeping on the 18 couches, I used to walk into my office every day and turn to my partner and I'd say, we're millionaires. They just haven't paid us yet. We're millionaires. They just haven't paid us yet. This week, be mindful of the words that you say. How do you feel? How do you feel?
The way he moves an audience, the way you feel him, his presence, what you feel in the moment, how he creates emotions through his entire talk. Wow.